And I forgot to unmute my mic. Now I'm live. Hey, how's everybody doing? Fun things going on right now. I got a new Elgato face cam. And so if you could see my pores, it's because I got a new face cam. The last one was still really good. And I kind of miss it because having a webcam that isn't as high quality, skin looks smoother. And I don't think really people care about 1080, 10K, 4K, 60 frames. It's just, I think for me, I wanted to try it. And so if you could tell a difference, let me know. And Violet, Violet's in her lap. Thank you so much for being early. I am doing well. As you can see, I'm celebrating this new Elgato webcam. And right now, I am rating fragrances again. And last time I think I kind of went solo, but I'm always open to get more help on the fragrance side. So one of the things we could do is we could always jump through Fragrantica and find out what fragrances, obviously some new ones may be launching. Looks like here, Chloe EDP versus EDP Natural. But some next probably ratings are going to be coming through. I'll be rating all of Wilhelm's. So I have a sampler set coming in. Then I need to myself order anything that is Wilhelm that wouldn't be in a discovery set. And then I'm going to be rating all of Skylar perfumes. Not my wife, Skylar, but like the brand Skylar. And then some of the philosophy fragrances. So if y'all are jumping in on the live, thank you so much. Let me know what fragrances you want me to go over. Oh my gosh, Miss Terry and Marella sending likes to the host. I very much appreciate it. Somebody says, I want a sweet, fresh, alluring scent. All right, sweet, fresh. So if you told me sweet, fresh, I would say one of my top picks. Very good girl. If you want sweet, fresh. If you just want sweet, this is not fresh, that is just sweet, but it is like sugar, bubblegum, Lucky Charms sweet. Killian's, actually that's Killian's Rolling in Love. We need to look for Killian's Love Don't Be Shy. Love Don't Be Shy, it's somewhere around here. Let's assume this is Love Don't Be Shy, even though there it is. Okay, so sweet, fresh. There's also Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. What else? If you want to go a little, I also like this new Gucci Flora. Like, I'm a fan right now. I would rate it that high up. That's my initial first impressions. I only smelled it at Ulta. And where was the other place I smelled it? Oh, Sephora. Brand Sense, thank you so much for joining. If y'all haven't followed Brand Sense, he's got some amazing fragrance content. Y'all go give him a follow. Britney Spears Fantasy, I don't have it on here, but Britney Spears has had some solid fragrances. Where would I put Fantasy? Let me look at the notes. I believe that's the one with white chocolate. Fantasy by Britney Spears. White chocolate. A cupcakey gourmand. Yeah, I mean, I think this may be one where I get questions about, are there any dupes? I haven't seen or heard anything. This is still very unique. You can still obviously see, you could still get it at some retailers. Since it's been around in the market for a while, you probably won't get the performance you used to get, but that's why there's products like moisturizer, fragrance, primers, and things like that. Somebody asked, have I found any newer men's fragrances that it's a good everyday to wear to work? I would probably do YSL, Blue Electrique, also this YSL as well. This is pretty light, like La Nuit de l'Homme. I would say it's solid. It's just, it doesn't wow me, but it's very nice. Bleu de Chanel, like, if it was winter season, this is what I would be rocking. Paco Rabanne's Phantom. I love it. I'm a huge fan. Not everybody's gonna like some of the synthetic notes in there. It's a little bit minerally, metallic, and green, but sweet, and it's balanced out with some mustiness. Somebody says, Zendrazi, John, you're so handsome. Well, it's the face cam. I got a new face cam. I leave it all up to the magic of the face cam. Does vanilla woods project well and last long? Projection, I would say moderate, last long, yes. I'd probably get 6+ hours, pushing 7. Out of all the vanilla scents, it introduces a bit more rose and florals, and those roses and florals aren't heavy. But the vanilla, vanilla does well. It's gonna last a long time. And I put vanilla woods up there just because I think it's what I think would be the most mass appealing. Like if you asked John, like what would be your top vanilla, I would probably put Kayali's vanilla up there. Brand sense sending perfume. Thank you so much, man. Where is Miss Baccarat Rouge 540? Baccarat Rouge 540 isn't on here. Or maybe she is. Well, if Baccarat Rouge 540 was on here, I would put her A on the tier. I would put the perfume under the A tier. It's solid. I think they recently raised the price for the Maison Francis Kurkdjian line, so I would usually say it is a very sweet, ambery, resinous, piney aroma. It's going to be smelling very familiar to other fragrances on the market, so I'd probably say sample first, but it would be an A in my book. Somebody says, what are my opinion on the Kayali perfumes? What is your opinion on the Kayali perfumes? Are they long lasting? They may vary. So let's assume this one is vanilla Utopia. Utopia, I really love the scent, but it does not last long. It is more tropical coconut, but typical vanilla 28, that one lasts a long time. I got full day wear time on that one. S tier obviously is the best. The other ones are more moderate, so I would use those with other scents to layer. Elixir, that one's gonna be maybe a more musky rose. Deja Vu, I love the smell, and I'm usually not a fan of white florals. Moderate, probably got 6+ hours. Miss Dior's Blooming Bouquet, where is it? This is the problem with having more than like 7 on here. The Miss Dior's Blooming Bouquet, take this, like B isn't bad, but I would put it at B just because sweet, fresh florals, I would like opt for Very Good Girl. This is still solid, like it's awesome, but I would just encourage the newer, more modern stuff. Let's look at Blooming Bouquet real quick on Fragrantica. I think the newer stuff probably just projects a little bit better, and this performs well and may not be as powdery. Very Good Girl isn't as powdery. White Musk, Peach. Yeah, this is still amazing, solid. Weak to moderate projection. At least that's what Fragrantica has it. But I would say I would put it a tier under Very Good Girl. Thoughts on By the Fireplace? By the Fireplace. My favorite from the replica line, I would put it S tier. So that is like, S tier is like God mode. It's dummy good. But obviously that doesn't mean it's going to smell great to everybody. It's like Fire Logs, Fireside, nutty, sweet, vanilla, balsamic, labdanum, licorice. Like it's awesome. Like those are notes I typically gravitate towards. So if you don't like those kind of notes, then you may not like By the Fireplace. Giorgio Armani C. Okay, I would put this one here. Let Like, it's high up in the B's. It's not an A. I think it's really good. And maybe this is under it. This is a tough one. I would say C for me is neutral. B is good. A is very good. C is like, I'll pay full price for it. It doesn't have to be on sale. So this is kind of where I would stick it. Valentino, born in Roma. Let me make sure I understand the color of the flanker. Okay. Yeah, definitely the pink one. Hopefully you guys didn't hear me gurgle that Coke. That's like so weird whenever I sip on a soda on TikTok Live. I'm a huge fan of Cashmerean. I've mentioned it on several of my past TikTok videos. Love it. Bourbon vanilla. And I think this is kind of like an oud. I'm assuming they're just probably just using ISOE Super or some type of filler, synthetic filler. But no, I love this composition. It's been a while since I smelled it besides at Ulta. I've never invested in a travel size. For other vanilla fragrances, I've usually gravitated more for gourmands, but this is still really good. If I was to rate it, maybe like low A. Somebody says, can I do Dolce & Gabbana the only one? Only because you know what I would rate it? Okay. Oh, wait, no, I don't have the only one on here. I have Dolce & Gabbana, the one for her. And I would rate that one an S. And the only one, it's still really good. I would rate it an A. I'm also factoring in price on these. Oh, you know what? I forgot to even mention. If you're a full-size buyer, I made sure to write down in my notes code fragrance20 and same day give you 20% off, I think, on full-size fragrances at Sephora. And I think that's up till the 25th or the 24th. Either way. If you'll like this, let me know by sending me some likes or by sharing the TikTok Live. I'm hoping to do the same thing with by collection. So Wilhelm, Skylar, Philosophy, maybe next. But there are some missing Wilhelm samples that I have to collect first. Oh, thank you so much for the likes, everybody. Armani Mani? Armani Mani? Armani Mania? Why did I keep saying Armani Mani? Oh, it's because you spelled Armani Mani. Armani Mania? Okay, looks like there's a few. Is this the Armani Mania? Oh, somebody says, what do I think of Lacoste Blanc? I love Lacoste Blanc. If you, there's a fragrance from Bond Number 9 called Lafayette Street. It's like a $350 fragrance, pushing $400. Lacoste Blanc smells a little bit like Bond Number 9, but it's mostly Diesel Plus Plus. Diesel Plus Plus is the one that smells like Lafayette Street. But Lacoste Blanc is still super solid. Doesn't last long, but I just really like those sweet citruses as opposed to like a more classic cologne citruses. The one for men. Okay, Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP versus EDT. Where would I put it? I don't know. But if I was to rank it, high B for EDT, low A for EDP. Somebody says Sauvage. All right. Okay. Dior Sauvage, where do you go? Oh, are you dummy good, Sauvage? Are you like a mate? No. We will bring him down. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Sauvage gets reformulated. Maybe. I'm thinking out loud. They did bring on a new face for the brand of Sauvage. So it tells me, you know what? Dior, they're bringing in Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Maybe they'll say, hey, MFK, what do you think about tweaking Sauvage a bit? This is me thinking in my head. That's not going to happen. Probably not. Oh, ombre leather. Ombre leather. D. No, just kidding. People really love it. And I dislike it for reasons people love it. It is very potent. Like, it hits heavy and it's super long lasting, like beast mode. But I think it's like assaultish beast mode. Like, it's ombre leather. It's you're kidnapping somebody and putting them in a leather satchel. And if they're in the room with you, they're experiencing this, whether they like it or not. Thank you so much for the jet plane. So, ombre leather, that's where I'd put it. Oh, you guys, we're at 135. Holy cow. Send some likes and shares, I guess. I don't know what it is about, like, weekday TikTok lives. They tend to do way better than the weekend. Oh, I think I know why. It's because I don't have a life on the weekend. And so I'm doing this while other people are out. That's why the weekend lives don't do good. Okay. So, Dylan Blue for men. Versace Dylan Blue. That's a super solid one. Some other quick ones. Tobacco Vanille is a love from me. One of my favorite Tom Ford fragrances. I can't rave about it enough. It does take a bit to warm up to. My nose wasn't really used to the spices that were heavier on the cinnamon side. So after about several wears, and also climate too. If you wear Tobacco Vanille in the summer, you may not like it. I feel the same way about a lot of fragrances that are super sweet. Black Opium, I would put it as a high B. Like, for the price tag, like if you got an amazing discount, like maybe a Sephora 20% off discount, I'd put it as a low tier A. But Black Opium, I wouldn't recommend it often if you're asking me for top 3 vanillas. It wouldn't be on my list. If you're asking me for, John, I'm looking for pink pepper, strong vanilla, and some after coffee shop aromas, I'd be like, oh, top 3 definitely. Black Opium. Then I'd be like, swing, right there for you. But usually when people like Black Opium, it's performance, the brand, and it's a noticeable sillage. It's a very strong noticeable sillage. So I'd put it very high B. Again, price tag dependent, I'd put it up A if you got a great deal. Eros is an easy one. I don't know why, but my nose gets tired of Eros. I think it's an amazing layering scent. I wouldn't get it at a Sephora sale. Like, for me, Eros, I'd probably get the smallest size EDT versus EDP and just use it as a layering fragrance. Like, Eros is too sweet, too short. I would layer it. Like, I've been layering it with Flower Bomb, Ariana Grande's Cloud. I even tested it with the new Dolly Parton fragrance. I like Versace Eros. My nose just can't consistently stand up to the vanilla and green apple and mint. Not consistently. Yeah, I mean, there are newer, mintier fragrances out there, but Versace Eros I'd put there. It's appealing, it's attractive, but for me, I'd say use it as a layering scent, not as a standalone. Baccarat Rouge 540, I would put at an A tier. I don't have the image for it, but I put it at an A tier. Burberry Her, that's an easy one. I would put high B or low A. Burberry Her The opening smells like sweet tarts, if you've ever smelled sweet tarts. But the dry down is where you get a lot of that overlap where the reflection or that smell of, what is it? Baccarat Rouge 540. Hey, cool being over on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining. J'adore. I don't have Dior J'adore on here, but let me see if I could pull up an image of Dior J'adore. See, every now and then I gotta pop over to my menu over the Twitch stream to see what the fans are saying over there. A great balance of white florals and sweet. I'm a huge fan of peach combined in white florals. In case you didn't know, Dolce Gabbana, the one for her, has subtle peach notes, slightly powdery. That does it. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, this is great. Where I would rate it, I would probably put it at a B+, A-, maybe above Burberry Her. Hopefully that answers your question over on the Twitch stream. Bright Crystal is top tier. Where do I see Bright Crystal? Okay. My wife got Bright Crystal for Christmas. We did a exchange with the family early on, or for at least one part of the family. I liked it. I don't know what it is, but it smelled maybe more candy-ish on the floral side. So to me, it smelled a little bit more younger. But I would put Versace Bright Crystal A-, maybe a behind Valentino Born in Roma. Yeah, I would still put more up Very Good Girl. Cheesy Danishes. Thank you so much for joining the first time chat on the Twitch. Somebody says Gucci Bloom. Gucci Bloom. Profumo. White Floral Tuberose Woody. And now Belto Morias fragrance. This one I haven't smelled in a while, so I will rely on the people over at Fragrantica, because this one I really couldn't tell you. It's a new 2020 release. Okay. I mean, you have a master perfumer. Pretty positive reviews. I could dump this under the back of the A's if you just wanted me to guess. But maybe there are people in the chat over on TikTok that may have a bit more insight. Soleil Cristal, I would probably put it B+. Poison Girl, hello. Dior's Hypnotic Poison. Nah, just kidding. I put it at A. Good Girl Carolina Herrera. Super versatile. But I don't know what I like. It's like, I know what I like, but I don't know how to subjectively put aside my preferences when it comes to rating, because I prefer carnations and roses before white florals. And so that's why Very Good Girl is in front of Good Girl. But versatility and popularity, it'll be Very Good Girl. Or sorry, it'll be the traditional Good Girl. And another first time chat over at Twitch. Yo, my Twitch is popping. I have 3 viewers. I don't know about y'all on TikTok, but I mean, you'll have some competition. If y'all don't mind sharing and liking, I would appreciate all the fandom or just engagement. I love y'all so much. So over on Twitch, somebody asked Jupe Homme. You know, Jupe Homme has some great selections. What about Replica Sailing Day for a summer scent? Cheesy Danishes, Replica Sailing Day is good. I would probably say it doesn't last that long. Paco Rabanne, they make some great freshies. Even Jupe. Yeah, the Invictus, Paco Rabanne's Invictus line, Invictus Aqua, even Hugo Boss. But if you have that price point where you could spend on a sailing day and you like the scent, I say get it. But if you're looking for something that's a ozone freshie, I would check a different designer. A warm vanilla. Oh, this is like one of the OGs of master perfumers. Mikel Almarac. He made Gucci Pour Homme, the 2003, one of my favorite fragrances. So like he could make any fragrance and I'd thoroughly enjoy it. All right. I don't know what's going on with this screen. Back to the ratings. Killian's Angel Share. Ooh, that one was an easy one. If I could find it. There we go. No, I don't have Angel Share. This is Angel Share. This one would be S tier. So it is like silly good. I wonder if there's a difference between Angel Share and the French Montana Angel Share. You know, Killian is a French brand, so it only makes sense that he would partner with French Montana on a fragrance. I don't know if y'all caught that, but yeah. It's like my attempt at a bad joke. Thank you so much over on the Twitch stream. They say Vera Bradley Appleberry Champagne used to have hold on me. Thoughts? I haven't tried the Vera Bradley. Thoughts on Tom Ford Plume Japonais? I have not tried that one. Gabrielle Chanel. Voce Viva. Have I had a chance to smell God is a Woman by Ariana Grande? So great question, Taco Bunny 23. I have. And I'm not the biggest fan of Ambrette. Ambrette is a soapy musk. In higher doses, it does smell more soapish and less musky. And so that was kind of like my draw away from God is a Woman. Otherwise, beautiful pear, beautiful dry down. The soapy musk I couldn't get past. Now, some people, a lot of people, love God is a Woman. And that's great. But for me, it just wasn't working for me. Oh, Ratuki asks over on the Twitch stream, what are my thoughts on Another 13? One of my favorites from the Labo. And it's weird because I have to tell people that I enjoy the scent of magazine paper. Another 13 smells a little bit waxy, a little bit musky, skin-like, if you're flipping through pages of magazines. But yeah, I guess I enjoy the smell of magazine paper. Yeah, so that's, thanks. Good to know because I love the smell. Yeah, one of my favorites. I don't know why it has a hold on me, but it's kind of like how all fragrances are in some ways. Dilly Pickle, thoughts on Bond Number 9 cents? I enjoy Bond Number 9 cents. I don't enjoy the Bond Number 9 prices. They used to have this deal over where if you buy one Bond Number 9, this only happens I think once a year. You can bring an old bottle of Bond Number 9 and get it refilled for the price of one, something like that. You could still see it archived in like their Google post in the past. Another one, real quick, Flower Bomb. I'm gonna give that some love. Poison Girl, please, John. I love the way you spaced out every text, because I wouldn't have been able to read it well if you didn't space it out. Also, thank you for sharing and liking the Twitch and live stream. Poison Girl. One of my first viral videos was mentioning Poison Girl, and it was to an audio of Lady Gaga. I can't repeat the audio just because it was slightly crass, but almond, vanilla, and sweet. I love a composition like this. I'm a huge fan. cashmerean, heliotrope. I've mentioned one of my favorite musk is cashmerean. Cashmere and vanilla are a huge pull when it comes to like some of my favorite scents. Even though it's not on here, I don't think, at least the image was listed, I would put it as an A. Philosophy Amazing Grace. Yes, inoffensive and safe. Diptychs Philosophicus, just for what it is, Diptychs Philosophicus, I would put it at S. Like, everybody mentions Philosophicus when it comes to best fig scents. And it doesn't try to, like, become modern. It is its own standalone. Diptychs Philosophicus is dewy, slightly green, slightly sweet fig. And I pick up, like, what would I describe it as? Like, I think because it's dewy and green and it doesn't play into like the modern stylistically composition stereotypes, for me I get some ethereal effects from it. So I put it really high up. I put it in an S class for Diptychs Philosophicus. Would y'all be mad at me if I said I have not tried Glossier U still? I've been saying I would, and it wasn't on my last order. I don't know. It's like, I keep seeing the reviews and it's so polarizing between like, it's just base notes. I don't like the way it evolves on my skin. And it's hard to rate something that I think the purpose of the perfume is to just be on the skin. Tag her perfume, best Juicy Couture in my opinion. I haven't tried all the Juicies. I would assume Viva La Juicy is the best one. Yeah, I mean, let's look at the Glossier U. Isn't it just base notes? Isn't that like the theory of it? Like, they just stick powdery musky iris. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a very linear composition. Oh, you guys want to read some negative reviews? I did it on my last live and people loved it. Glossier U, negative reviews. This person called Subspace says human Febreze. Okay. Somebody says this smells like a la Dolce and bleach. You should not wear it. Okay. For a minute, this reeks of vodka. Then it settles really into the aroma of a cardboard box covered in pencil shavings. All right, that's enough. That's enough. So it's on my list to try. I will definitely get it added. Marc Jacobs perfect. It's so perfect. Where is it? I have it on here somewhere. This is Daisy. Daisy I'd put at a B. Lovely and nice. Just that. It's Daisy reminds me a bit of fabric softener, detergent, clean, outdoorsy, green. Where are you? I'm looking for something to look. There it is. Marc Jacobs perfect. I used to have this rated low, but then people were upset. I think on one of my tiers I had it at C or at D, and people were like up in arms. But the reason was because of the price. It's like $130 for a new release. And so if I just went on scent alone, I'd probably put it at a high B. Maybe behind Opium. I don't know. I have to shuffle these better. I wouldn't pay too much attention on the order of the Bs. Do I have Daisy Love on here? Which version of Daisy do I have? I think I only have Daisy Love Days on here. Or at least on my list. Fruity, musky, aromatic, and Alberto Moria's composition. This one does not ring a bell. So I would say if I had to put it as a placeholder, I'd put it in a B category. High B, low A. I mean, factoring in, it is a master perfumer that Marc Jacobs used on that. Oh, somebody says I got to rank number 5. Chanel number 5. You know what? I usually put this at a high B, but then I heard that podcast with the Perfume Room and Charles Gross, and so I will give it more respect to Chanel number 5. We bump it up to A this week. Sol de Janeiro. For the price, it gets an A. Do Libre. I thought I already did Libre. And if not, high B or low A for original Libre. Libre Intense. How do I lose fragrances on this thing? I swear I need to shuffle them better. I don't know why. I just love Libre Intense more. Oh, I know why. Vanilla. Oriana Parfums de Marly. I liked it. I got a sample of it. Just Page Me sent me a sample about 2 months ago. So if you don't follow Just Page Me on TikTok, give her a follow. Super awesome. She sent me a ton of samples, and a few of them were from Parfums de Marly. So sweet, floral. I thought it was good. I wasn't shocked. Like, it's hard to separate the price tag from the review, but Oh, your mama, you're thinking about getting her Gucci Flora. You know what I'm getting my mom? I'm getting her a sample set of the Killian fragrances. This is good. Yeah, sample sets are a great way. Roller balls, like several roller balls or travel size, work well. Some people say it's very basic, but I mean, to me, that just means that it's common compositions, styles. Yeah, I think this is nice. If I were to rate it, I'd be guessing, because it's been a while since I smelled this one, probably high B. Chance Chanel. I'm pretty sure I had this one at an A. Tag her notes. Perfume notes by Armaf, please. Oh, this one. I'm pretty sure this is a dupe. Let's see what it's a dupe for. I'm assuming it's gonna be a dupe for Creed fragrance. No. It's a dupe for Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I haven't smelled this. 3.8, not too bad. Pretty interesting. Right now, you can't get Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for 20% off. But, yeah, look at the notes. Similar, not identical, but... And then, back to what I said I would look at, which was... Burberry London Her. Thank you all so much for the comments. Be sure to also like and share if y'all don't mind. I could probably do... How many more minutes can I do? I could do... It's 1 o'clock. Oh my gosh, it's late. At 1 o'clock, I start turning into ASMR John. And next, we will rate Juliet as a gun. Oh, I shouldn't have said that word. Okay, somebody asked, Daisy Love, Oh So Sweet. Daisy Love, Oh So Sweet. I'd put it high. Daisy Love, My Way, I Love, Kayali. I haven't smelled this one, so as a placeholder, I put it there. Light Blue. Yeah, Light Blue is super solid. Coco Madam as well. Chanel Coco Madam as well. I'm sure y'all are seeing it and I'm just like pretending to be blind. That's Coco Noir. Okay. Is this S tier? Could this be S tier? No, it's A. Okay. Let me look at the notes. Citrusy and woody, sweet patchouli. Orange blossom, orange, Turkish rose, vanilla, and white musk. As far as community rating goes, strong performance in longevity and sillage. But just for entertainment purposes, let's check out some of the negative reviews. Headache inducing? I mean, that's more... Can't really predict that. Got this as a gift. Gave it away the next day. Can't really do anything about that. Citrus headache. Okay. Citruses can be sometimes sensitizing. Along with pink pepper and some of the aromatic notes. What would that be like? Not lavender. I guess a strong lavender could do it. But pink pepper. And spices. Somebody says, hey, Fragrance Daddy. Rudina 101. Thank you so much for the shout out. As always. Somebody says, LMAO, I need to know. Wait, you need to know what? Did I miss it? Breathe Your Last, yes. Maison Louis Marie number 4 is a dupe for Santal 33. At a better price too. I don't think the sillage is there. Santal 33, like that's a 3 spray perfume and you're good. Like Santal 33, 3 sprays all day, monster sillage trail. Unless you're in cooler climates, then if you're in cooler climates, I would just stick with Maison Louis Marie number 4. There we go. I found it. This one I believe is Jazz Club. Jazz Club I like, but it's not a great performer. I may even put it on a B. Fragrances That Last, definitely the top ones. Actually, I take it back. Flower Bomb doesn't last. Most of the ones in A class last really well. Joe Malone, please. Joe Malone. Home Alone. On scent, I put him A or S. Like, just on the way they smell. But you have to love Joe Malone to sometimes justify the price tag on these. I think on here I put Peony and Orange Blossom. Joe Malone. Wood Sage and Sea Salt and Wild Bluebell. I think those are the 2 I have listed on here. Yeah, you really have to love the scent because they are sometimes light and only a few hours Otherwise, I would put him at B. But that's just more me knocking it down for the price tag. Somebody says, I bought my mom the Joe Malone Starlet, Mandarin, and Honey for Christmas. That's still a great Christmas gift. I mean, I would enjoy a Joe Malone fragrance for Christmas. But yeah, it's light, it's inoffensive. I mean, when people say beautiful, it's very nice. But people aren't really trying to take over an entire conference center whenever they apply Joe Malone. Jen, thank you so much for sharing the live. Super solid. Versace Dylan Blue, I have it on here already. I think that's that one. Let me look at the notes. Amber, citrus. Alberto Morias. Yeah, super solid. That Taylor Swift Wonderstruck, though. Good luck getting a bottle of it. I think it's been sold out, or they've raised the price tag to make it harder to get. Sam A for, are your Twitch streams saved so I could watch them after? They are. Yeah, so after my streams, they usually get automatically uploaded to, what service is this? Oh yeah, Twitch and YouTube. And then what I try to do is I try to go back and I make clips of the best moments. Yeah. Yeah, so if you have to jet, or if you missed a spot, you can always come back to the Twitch stream to find the clips. Somebody says the blue one. Mugler, that may be a B. No, we respect a, what's this fragrance called? I blank on it. I just made a TikTok about it. Ethyl Maltol. Angel. There we go. Do you ever just get like brain fog at 1:11 in the morning? Because I'm running into that right now. Okay. Okay, somebody says, I got a rank number, Chanel number 5, which is already ranked, but they say they start to get nose blind or their nose gets tired of their perfume. Is there any way to tone a perfume down? I think in that instance, a fragrance primer or just applying it with either a non-scented oil or a lotion. Those things tend to help out toning down a fragrance. Because if you think, it could be the speed at which the fragrance diffuses, and you can slow it down by anchoring those notes or the diffusivity with lotion or an oil. Versace Dylan Blue Parfum. Oh yeah, this is one I have on here. This one I would rank high B. Are any of your fragrance tier recommendations for a masculine heavy man but not too strong? Maison Louis Marie number 4. I mean, I think there's nothing wrong with YSL, Blue or Blue Electrique, Versace Dylan Blue. I would even though it's not listed on here, take a look at some of the Bentley fragrances. They're very underrated in terms of selections. Bentley, Unlimited, and I think Bentley Absolute, some of my favorites. Atelier Vanille Sensei is a great vanilla scent for people who don't want too sweet of a vanilla. L'Imperatrice, I would put it at a low A, high B. I understand the the negativity with L'Imperatrice, which is like it just gets boiled down to it's that watermelon or the the synthetic note to come up with that watermelon note. I guess it smells off to some people, and I believe it. It wouldn't be the first time things kind of just smell differently to people. So yeah, I would probably put that at a B. Can I rank Sephora's Tom Ford scents? I could probably rank the ones I have on here. It's very hard to justify some of the pricing for Tom Ford's Bitter Peach because it doesn't last that long. But yo, sorry, this is Lost Cherry. No, not Lost Cherry. This is Tom Ford's. No, it's Lost Cherry. Okay. It is getting late. Maybe I should take a break. Y'all, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. If I can, I will try to come back tomorrow and put some more mileage on my new stream camera. If I didn't get to your question, I sincerely apologize. But check out my last video. Leave me a comment. Tell me a fragrance that you'd like me to have a picture of for my next tier ranking. So yeah, so go to my last video about, what is it? It was my last TikTok about fragrance boosters, fragrance primers, and say, can you include blank on my next TikTok live? That way I can have an image of it ready. That way whenever we rank them, I'd be like, phew, phew, Juliet has a flower bomb. Phew, phew. Calm, Gucci blue. This one's gonna go down there. Chanel Alarm Sport. Let's go down here. Yeah, knocking it out. Yeah, I actually like that one really quick. Oh, you know what? Dior Sauvage Elixir. Somebody says, what does Killian's Angel Share or Juliet Has a Gun smell like? I'm looking for feminine colognes. Killian's Angel Share is great. Very cinnamon, warm, vanilla. I could even pull up the notes. And this will be my last one. And then woody, warm, spicy, sweet. So these are the notes: cinnamon, praline, vanilla. I wonder if someone else has commented. Cinnamon roll, cinnabon. Yeah. Cinnamon roll, cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll, cinnamon roll. Killian's Angel Share, cinnamon roll. But boozy cinnamon roll. So it's like fancy. This one is more dark, smoky, licorice and labdanum, and nutty. Angel Share is not that. Angel Share is more sweet, liqueur, cinnamon. Okay, I could talk about fragrances all night, but I eventually have to get to sleep. Okay, next time, leave me a comment on my last video about fragrance boosters and let me know what image you want me to include in my next tier ranking, and we'll go through it on the next TikTok live. Thank y'all so much for joining, and also for all the likes and shares. And we'll try to come back at this tomorrow. And for those that are on top of it, send me some likes. Give me a follow on TikTok at JohnGNZZ. Also on Twitch and YouTube if you want to catch the recording. All right. Somebody says, wait. Samantha, thank you so much for your subscription. Wait, how did that thing happen? How is that zombie on my screen? Is that something that I control? Killian, good girl gone bad. That would be A plus. Thank you so much for your question. Am I restocking my fragrance? That reminds me, I owe somebody a fragrance. I'm not restocking my fragrance. Fragrance material has gotten really hard to purchase in larger inventories. So my own personal fragrance, I have about 4 bottles. So if you want one of my fragrances, send me a DM on Instagram and I will ship it to you for free. Because I need to get rid of the fragrances I have that I made from a previous batch. So yeah, that was a quick free giveaway. So might be Ismael Rodriguez. Send me a DM Instagram and I will give you a free cologne courtesy of Molecule O Juan. She's Lacey, thank you so much. Have a good night, y'all. Who is the top one next to Kayali Vanilla Woods? That was just a placeholder. I would have put Vanilla 28, but I think that one might be Vanilla